Thanks so much. Please go to our website and take our survey. And let us know if you're interested in doing a video call interview with me. I am really looking forward to hearing your story online.
Rain, wind, snow, and hail, we have experienced so many different types of weather here down on Earth. But what about weather on the moon? The moon doesn't have weather like we do on Earth, and that's mainly because it doesn't have much of an atmosphere. That doesn't mean, though, it doesn't have weather. The moon does experience what we call space weather. Space weather is the variety of different space conditions in our solar system, mostly caused by the sun, such as the solar wind, which is really just a bunch of energized particles, but also meteoroid streams. Because the moon doesn't have much of an atmosphere, it isn't protected from space weather like Earth is, and therefore, on the moon, all of this solar wind and all these meteoroids hit the surface and eject gases from the lunar soil or regolith. Because there's no air on the moon to wear them down from erosion, the boot prints from astronauts and the track marks from rovers, they'll remain on the lunar soil for millions of years. But that doesn't mean everything lasts forever. In addition to experiencing space weather, the moon also has very extreme temperature differences. Temperatures can range from 250 degrees Fahrenheit on the high end to negative 424 degrees Fahrenheit in the coldest places on the moon. And the UV light from the sun is way more intense up there than it is down here on Earth. So those fabrics of the American flags left during Apollo, they might be bleached white by now. We'll just have to go back and check it out. So whether the weather is on the moon or here on Earth, remember, keep looking up.
One Trip was not willing to just sort of pick an airplane out of the catalog.
These flying boats thrust America into the forefront of air transport. But until the British had an aircraft equally capable of flying the same route, it would deny the use of airports to Pan American.
What are we going to do with all these big boats if we have no ocean to cross? We'll fly from California to China, across the Pacific, right across the middle.
See it Tuesday on Idaho Public Television.
Isso aqui é uma obra-prima da arquitetura, sabe?
Prédio que estava tombado, a gente tenha deixado chegar nessa situação. A habitação é um direito que está colocado na Constituição brasileira. Você está colocando um lixo a segurança e desfrancando as pessoas.
See it Monday at 10 on Idaho Public Television.
Pompeii, frozen in time by disaster.
This was apocalyptic.
But now, archaeologists are unearthing a dark history.
There's bloodshed. There's slaughter. People in chains.
Pompeii's secret underworld on Nova.
Catch it on Wednesday at 8 on Idaho Public Television.
Cosmos and consciousness seem completely different. The former encompassing the vast universe, the latter emerging from tiny brains. Yet consciousness is the foundation of most religions. Some say it's the ultimate ground of being, whether an intentional God or an all-pervasive awareness. What's more, even some cosmologists, those who study the universe, all of them analytic and rational, most of them with not a theistic thought in their heads, talk quietly, profoundly about consciousness. Personally, I've long suspected something deeply special about consciousness. So is there a connection between cosmos and consciousness? I'm Robert Lawrence Kuhn, and Closer to Truth is my journey to find out. I start with an Australian philosopher.
And that's a big help.
Working to make a difference. The people are full of more.
What made Michael determined to start a family with Catherine?
When that came up, he said, oh my God, I want to father your children.
The answer tomorrow in our Barbara exclusive. There's no place to put it, so one way or another, the Carpet Barn has to roll this carpet out. That's right, it's the Carpet Barn's gigantic roll-out sale. Room-size remnants starting at $39. Carpet from $2.99 a yard to $29 a yard. Save 10, 20, 30, 40%. Here at the Carpet Barn, we always say, don't stack it. Sell it. The Carpet Barn, 3527 East Spring. Look for the new Country Life and Farm Expo, March 24th through the 26th at the Spokane Fairgrounds. Whether you live in the country or dream to, visit hundreds of exhibits and seminars on rural landscaping, small farm equipment, animal care, country home furnishings, and building supplies. Discount tickets at Rose Hours, Athens Finch, and Max Outdoor. The sky's the limit at the Country Life and Farm Expo, March 24th through the 26th at the Fairgrounds.